What is this? This is Tehran, 1979 revolution. I was a kid, little kid, when this was happening. Also, I had no idea about what's happening here in the United States. Hostage crisis. Big pain for many Americans. At the same time, my home country was going through another pain. The country was trying to Islamicize the nation, and by doing that, they were targeting women. I, as a child, had to put on hijab, dress code, and go to school. And this is the scene you would see on the streets. Morality police stopping women and telling them how to dress. What women did? They did this. To the Iranian government. On my part, I decided to write. I decided to write to one of the most famous, compared to New York Times. I wrote about Muslim women, about women's rights, about women movement, about women issues, about anything was happening in Iran about women. What we got out of that, I was not the only one, many people, reporters, about 250 people. We get to change laws, divorce law, child custody law, property law, changed in favor of women. And that, exactly, that came with a cost for people like me. My friend in the intelligence services told me that the government has put my name in the blacklist. The blacklist, like Russia, like Syria, like many of those countries, means that you either gonna kidnapped, eventually killed, you're gonna murdered, and so forth. So I decided to relocate Seattle and did the reporting. Here in the United States, I saw the kind of problem that it was developing in my home country. I saw the way press writes about Muslim community, specifically about women. And I was very upset about that, very upset. The way 91% of the news writing about women is negative, about Muslim community in Western society is negative, and they are not telling the truth. They are not telling the truth, I know. I decided to address the issue, and how? Through journalism. I established Goltune with a group of people who are helping me. We are about 25 people, 16 reporters in different countries in the Middle East, Iraq, Syria, Lebanon, Israel, Turkey. And we write about the Muslim women fashion. We write about some of the taboos. We write about artists in Western societies challenging the Islamophobia. We write about different stories. So, New York Times has 1.3 million circulation. This girl, Dayan Palangi, you cannot see this, 4.1 million followers. What we are merely doing in Goltune is showing, we are showing that Muslim community has taken a stand to talk about Islamophobia and say what's happening, and say it proudly, and say that they want to belong to a larger society. They love the West and they want to be part of it. And what can you do here in this crowd? You can, like people in Tehran, people in Iran, join us to voice and to support fighting against the bigotry and Islamophobia, and basically telling the media and the world that there are some other things that are happening, and we are seeing that. I think it's up to you to decide whether or not you would like to be informed.